There comes a moment in every person's life when excuses stop working. A moment when you realize that waiting for the perfect time has stolen months, maybe even years. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. Then tomorrow becomes next week becomes next month. Before you know it, another year has disappeared. Today is different. Today is the day you stop negotiating with your dreams. Lock-in doesn't mean becoming perfect overnight. It doesn't mean working every second of every day. It means making one decision. Your future is no longer optional. Every successful person reached a point where they stopped asking, "Do I feel motivated?" Instead, they asked, "What needs to be done?" That's the difference. Average people wait for motivation. Winners create discipline. Right now, someone else is training while you're thinking. Someone else is learning while you're scrolling. Someone else is building the life you've been dreaming about. The question is simple. When will you lock in? Not next Monday, not next month, now. The version of you that you've always imagined is waiting on the other side of today's decisions. Every workout, every page you read, every distraction you ignore, every promise you keep to yourself. These small actions don't look powerful today, but over time, they become unstoppable. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to know every step. You only need to start. Because momentum belongs to the people who move. The world rewards consistency, not excuses. So close the unnecessary tabs. Put the phone down. Silence the noise. Focus on what matters. This is your season to work in silence while your results make the loudest statement. Your future is watching. Eliminate every distraction. The biggest enemy of greatness isn't failure, it's distraction. Every notification, every unnecessary conversation, every hour spent scrolling steals a small piece of your future. The scary part is that distractions don't feel dangerous. They feel comfortable. They convince you that you'll have plenty of time later, but later is never guaranteed. The people who achieve extraordinary results aren't always the most talented. They're the ones who protect their focus. Focus is a superpower. When you give one goal your full attention, your mind begins to find solutions instead of excuses. Progress becomes faster. Confidence grows. Momentum builds. Ask yourself a simple question. What is pulling me away from the life I say I want? Be honest. Is it procrastination? Fear of failure? The need for constant entertainment? Or the habit of waiting for motivation? Whatever it is, identify it and remove it. You don't need to be busy every minute. You need to be productive where it matters. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now if you spent just 2 focused hours every single day improving your craft. That's more than 700 hours of deliberate progress. Most people never reach that level of commitment because they let distractions win. Don't let that be your story. There will always be people who doubt you. There will always be noise around you. There will always be easier options. Ignore them. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're becoming stronger than the person you were yesterday. Remember, success isn't built in dramatic moments. It's built in ordinary days when nobody is watching. The early mornings, the late nights, the extra chapter, the extra workout, the decision to keep going even when progress feels invisible. Those moments shape champions. So stop chasing quick results. Start building lasting habits. The goal isn't to impress people today. The goal is to become someone your future self will thank. Lock in. Protect your time. Protect your energy. Protect your dream. Because nobody else will do it for you. This is your mission. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Lock in now. Become the person you admire. Success isn't something you find. It's someone you become. Most people spend their lives chasing results without changing the habits that create those results. They want confidence without facing fear. They want respect without earning it. Life doesn't work that way. Every day, your actions are casting a vote for the person you're becoming. When you wake up, and keep your promises, you're becoming reliable. When you study, instead of making excuses, you're becoming smarter. When you train even when you're tired, you're becoming stronger. When you keep moving after failure, you're becoming unstoppable. The question isn't, will I succeed? The real question is, who am I becoming every single day? Because your identity shapes your future. If you see yourself as someone who quits, you'll always find a reason to stop. If you see yourself as someone who finishes what they start, you'll keep going even when it's hard. That's what it means to lock in. You stop waiting to feel like a winner, you start acting like one. You don't need perfect confidence before you begin. Confidence is built by keeping promises to yourself. Every promise you keep strengthens your self-belief. Every excuse you make weakens it. So choose wisely. The road ahead won't always be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be failures. There will be days when nothing seems to go your way. But remember this: temporary defeat is not permanent failure. Every successful person has faced rejection, criticism, and moments of doubt. The difference is, they didn't let those moments define them. They learned, they adapted, they kept moving. You can do the same. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on becoming 1% better every day. Small improvements may seem invisible at first, but over months and years, they create extraordinary results. Greatness is never built in one giant leap. It's built one disciplined decision at a time. Take responsibility. Own your future. The person you've always wanted to become is waiting on the other side of today's choices. Lock in now. Work in silence. Stay consistent. Let your success speak for itself. Pain is the price of growth. Growth has a cost. There is no shortcut around it. Every goal demands something from you. Your dreams ask for your time, your energy, your patience, and sometimes even your comfort. The question isn't whether you'll face pain. The question is, which pain you'll choose. The pain of discipline, or the pain of regret. Discipline hurts today, but regret can last for years. Imagine looking back 5 years from now, knowing you had the ability to change your life, but chose comfort instead. That feeling is heavier than any workout, any late-night study session, or any difficult challenge you'll face today. Don't carry that weight. Every difficult moment is preparing you for something greater. The athlete trains through exhaustion. The entrepreneur keeps working after rejection. The student studies while others are sleeping. The artist creates, even when inspiration is nowhere to be found. Why? Because they understand that success belongs to those who stay committed long after excitement fades. You don't have to love every step. You just have to keep taking them. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Other days you'll feel like quitting. Neither feeling should control your actions. Your standards should. When your standards are high, your emotions become temporary visitors, not permanent leaders. Stop asking yourself, do I feel like working today? Ask instead, what kind of person do I want to become? The answer will always point you toward action. Remember this: every challenge you overcome becomes proof that you're stronger than you were before. Every obstacle builds resilience. Every setback teaches wisdom. Nothing is wasted if you're willing to learn. So embrace the struggle. Welcome the hard days, because those are the days that separate dreamers from achievers. Lock in. Keep going. One more step. One more rep. One more page. One more hour. That's how extraordinary lives are built. Not all at once, but one disciplined decision at a time. Your future starts today. One day, people will ask how you changed your life. They'll see your confidence. They'll notice your discipline. They'll admire your success. What they won't see are the quiet mornings when you chose to wake up early. The evenings when you kept working while everyone else was relaxing. The moments you wanted to quit, but decided to continue anyway. Success is built in private before it's celebrated in public. Never forget that. You don't need to announce your goals. You don't need to convince anyone. Your actions will speak louder than your words ever could. Every sunrise is a new opportunity. Every hour is another chance to improve. Every choice is another step toward the life you want. The future isn't created by luck. It's created by habits. What you repeatedly do becomes who you repeatedly are. So choose habits that build your future, not destroy it. Read when others scroll. Learn when others complain. Practice when others procrastinate. Stay humble when others seek attention. The rewards may not come immediately, but they will come. Trust the process. Be patient with your progress. The strongest trees don't grow overnight. Neither does greatness. If you stay consistent, your results will eventually become impossible to ignore. Years from now, you'll either thank yourself for starting today or wish you had. Make the choice that your future self will be proud of. Today is not just another day. Today is the beginning. Today is the moment you stop making excuses. Today is the moment you decide that your dreams deserve your full commitment. Lock in. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay hungry. And remember, the life you want is built by the choices you make today. Outwork your excuses. Every excuse sounds reasonable until you meet someone who succeeded despite the same obstacles. I don't have enough time. Neither did they. I don't have enough money. Many started with even less. Not talented enough. Talent opens doors, but hard work keeps them open. The truth is, excuses protect your comfort, but they never build your future. Every time you choose an excuse, you're giving away a piece of your potential. Stop waiting for life to become easier. Become stronger instead. There will always be problems. There will always be setbacks. There will always be reasons to quit. But there will also always be reasons to keep going. Choose the reasons that move you forward. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the smartest. You only have to refuse to give up. Winning isn't about never falling. It's about standing up one more time than you fall. Every champion has failed. Every leader has doubted themselves. Every successful person has faced moments when quitting seemed easier. But they made one powerful decision. They kept going. When nobody believes in you, keep working. When results are slow, keep working. When progress feels invisible, keep working. Consistency turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Your future isn't waiting for your excuses. It's waiting for your commitment. Lock in. Work harder than your excuses. Become stronger than your fears. And never let temporary discomfort steal a permanent dream. Finish what you started. Starting is exciting. Finishing is rare. Most people begin with energy. Few continue when the excitement fades. The difference between average and exceptional isn't talent, it's endurance. Anyone can work hard for a day. Few can stay disciplined for months. Fewer can stay committed for years. That's why success belongs to those who refuse to quit. There will be days when nothing seems to happen. No applause, no recognition, no visible progress. Keep going anyway. The strongest foundations are built underground, where nobody can see them. Your effort is never wasted. Every skill you practice is improving you. Every challenge you overcome is preparing you. Every disciplined decision is shaping your future. One day, everything you've worked for will begin to connect. People will call you lucky. They won't see the sacrifices. They won't see the failures. They won't see the countless hours you invested when nobody was watching. But you'll know, and that's enough. So don't stop now. You're closer than you think. Lock in with purpose. Stay patient. Stay relentless. Stay focused on the mission. Because the finish line belongs to those who keep moving when everyone else gives up. Lock in now. Finish what you started. Your future is earned one disciplined day at a time. The best time is now. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Before you realize it, another year has passed, and you're standing in the same place with the same dreams and the same excuses. The truth is simple. There is no perfect time. If you wait until life becomes easy, you'll be waiting forever. The people who build incredible lives don't wait for ideal conditions. They start with what they have. They use what they know. They improve as they go. That is the power of action. Don't underestimate today's choices. A single workout won't transform your body. A single book won't make you an expert. A single day of hard work won't change your life. But repeating those actions every day will. Small actions become powerful habits. Habits become your identity. And your identity shapes your destiny. So stop chasing motivation. Build routines that work even when motivation disappears. Wake up with purpose. Protect your focus. Respect your time. Keep your promises to yourself. Remember, every hour you spend improving is an investment that your future self will thank you for. Life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who act. There will always be fear. There will always be uncertainty. But courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is taking the next step despite it. You don't need permission to chase your dreams. You don't need everyone's approval to become better. You only need one decision. I'm done making excuses. From this moment forward, stop looking back. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop doubting your potential. Focus on becoming better than you were yesterday. That's enough. One day you'll look back at this moment and realize it wasn't the day everything became easy. It was the day you became stronger. The day you stopped waiting. The day you took responsibility. The day you finally locked in. So make today count. Give everything you've got. Stay disciplined when it's hard. Stay humble when you succeed. Stay hungry when you improve. And never forget, your future is being built by what you choose to do today, not someday. Stay focused. Stay relentless. Greatness is earned one decision at a time. Stop seeking approval. If you want to build something meaningful with your life, you have to stop living for other people's opinions. Not everyone will understand your goals. Not everyone will support your vision. Some people may even laugh when you tell them what you want to accomplish. Let them. Your life is not a popularity contest. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need you to believe enough to keep going. Think about how much energy people waste trying to impress others. They worry about what people will say. They worry about being judged. They worry about failing in public. And because they're afraid of opinions, they never give themselves the opportunity to succeed. Don't make that mistake. People will talk whether you win or lose, so give them something worth talking about. Work quietly. Improve privately. Build your skills. Build your discipline. Build your character. You don't need to announce every goal. You don't need to post every achievement. Sometimes the most powerful move is simply to disappear from the noise and focus on yourself. Let your results introduce you. Let your consistency explain you. Let your progress answer every doubt. And remember, your journey doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Someone may reach their goal before you. Someone may have more resources. Someone may have a different starting point. It doesn't matter. Your responsibility is to run your race. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Did you learn something? Did you improve? Did you take one step forward? If yes, you're winning. Don't allow someone else's timeline to make you doubt your own. Stay patient. Stay focused. Building. Because the moment you stop needing approval is the moment you become free to become who you're capable of becoming. Stop explaining. Start building. Let your results speak. Become unstoppable through consistency. Motivation can start the journey, but consistency finishes it. There will be mornings when you don't feel motivated. There will be days when your energy is low. There will be moments when you question whether all your effort is worth it. That's normal. But your goals cannot depend on how you feel. If you only work when you're motivated, you'll always be inconsistent. Instead, build discipline. Make a commitment to yourself. I will keep showing up. Not perfectly, not every day with maximum energy, but consistently. Because consistency compounds. One page becomes a book. One lesson becomes a skill. One focused hour becomes hundreds of hours over time. One good decision repeated becomes a completely different lifestyle. That's how transformation happens. Quietly, gradually. Then suddenly, everyone notices. They'll wonder how you changed so much. But you'll know. It happened through thousands of small decisions. You chose focus over distraction. You chose discipline over excuses. You chose progress over perfection. You chose to keep going. That's what locking in really means. It means deciding that your future matters more than your temporary comfort. It means keeping promises to yourself. It means refusing to let one bad day become a bad week. If you fall behind, reset. If you make a mistake, learn. If you fail, adjust. But don't quit. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. So look at your goals again. Look at the person you want to become. Then ask yourself to move closer. Do that. Then tomorrow, do it again. And again. And again. Until your habits become stronger than your excuses. Until your discipline becomes part of who you are. Until your progress becomes impossible to ignore. The world doesn't need another person who talks about what they're going to do. It needs someone who actually does it. Be that person. Stay consistent. Keep moving. Your future is built by what you do repeatedly. Before you can change your life, you have to learn how to control your mind. Your biggest battles won't always happen outside of you. They'll happen inside. The voice that says, you can't do this. The thought that says, maybe tomorrow. The fear that whispers, what if you fail? You have to learn not to obey every thought you have. A thought is not a command. A bad day is not a bad life. A setback is not the end of the journey. You have more control than you think. When your mind says stop, you can choose to take one more step. When fear tells you to hide, you can choose to learn. When doubt appears, you can choose to continue. That's mental strength. You don't become mentally strong by avoiding every difficult situation. You become stronger by facing challenges and learning that you can handle them. Train your mind to focus on solutions instead of problems. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, say, what skill do I need to develop? Instead of saying, I failed, say, what should I change next time? Your questions shape your thinking. Your thinking shapes your actions. And your actions shape your future. So protect your mind. Be careful about what you constantly consume. If you're always surrounded by negativity, comparison, and distractions, staying focused becomes harder. Choose information that teaches you. Choose environments that support your growth. Choose habits that make you stronger. And most importantly, choose your response. You cannot control everything that happens, but you can control what you do next. That's where your power lives. There will be difficult days. There will be uncertainty. There will be moments when your confidence disappears. Keep moving anyway. You don't need to feel powerful to make a powerful decision. You just need to make the next right choice. One decision, then another, then another. Eventually, those decisions become character, and character becomes destiny. So master your mind. Control your focus. Guard your time. Stay committed to your mission. Because when your mind becomes disciplined, distractions lose their power. Train your mind. Strengthen your discipline. Become the person who keeps going, even when the road gets difficult.